jo për përshëndetje shikues, për të gjithë juve ka të shpëna ndishtë në këto momente. Besoj që me fjallën Ola e kuptua që ndodhemi në Spanjë. Jemi në qytetin fantastik të Barcelonës, në qytetin e arkitektit të njoftur Antoni Gaudi, ku veprat e tij kryesisht ndodhen në këtë qytet. Sagrada Familia, një prej kryeveprave të tij, ende të papërfunduara, kështu është monumenti më i vizituar nga turistët. Po ashtu, në këtë rrugë ku po e hapim këtë emision, La Rambla, që quhet, është rruga më e vizituar nga turistët. Është rruga pjesa e cila është më e famshmja e këtij qyteti. Dhe thuhet që po erdhët në këtë qytet dhe po e vizituat këtë rrugë, t'i ruani xhepat edhe çantat pasi që hajnat ndodhen me të madhe këtu. Kësaj radhe nuk kemi ardhur për të sjellë ndonjë intervistë me ndonjë shqiptar të suksesshëm, për të sjellur rrëfimet e tyre. Mirë po kësaj radhe kemi ardhur kështu me ftesën e zotrit mentor Shollakut nga kompania Infinite, e i cili vetëm pas pak do na tregoj se pse ndodhemi ne në këtë qytet. Po shihni shikues, tashmë me mua këtu pranë është mentore dhe është ai që do na tregoj se pse ne realisht ndodhemi me kamerën tonë në Barcelonë.
Përshëndetje për shikues të emisionit JETA. Është kënaqësi që jemi këtu së bashku me ju, si dhe një grup konsumatorësh nga Kosova, që së bashku të shohim jo vetëm qytetin e Barcelonës, po të kemi mundësinë të vizitojmë edhe një nga prodhuesit më të mëdhenj të verës dhe kavave spanjolle, që është kompania Freshnet. Dhe ju ftoj që së bashku të shkojmë të vizitojmë kompaninë më të madhe spanjolle, prodhuesit të vera, me të cilën ne kemi bashkëpunim tashmë 15 vite me radhë. Shkojmë.
E ta shikues është koha për me ble churros, përndryshe churros janë një lloj i ëmbëlsinave, petullave, të cilat ngjasojnë me tullumbat tona, po janë më të holla dhe ato ngjyhen mandej në çokoladë dhe janë shumë të shijshme. Tani do t'i blejmë. Hi. Can I have churros small one, please? Dhe ja pra, tashmë churros i kam këtu, janë këtu, edhe bom filmir.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Hola, Tony.
Bienvenidos.
Gracias.
Bienvenidos a Freshenet. Yo soy Tony Domenech.
Ana.
Muy bien, pues vamos a ver un poco todas las cavas, vamos a ver cómo hacemos el cava y como no vamos a probar un poco de cava. ¿De acuerdo? Pues adelante, por favor. Hello everybody, I'm Tony Domenech from the PR department in Freshenet and brand ambassador. And well, we would like to thank you for coming here. We are here in the Freshenet headquarters and we're going to see everything that is going on in here. Okay, so I would like to show you the boy that introduced Freshenet to the whole world. This is an icon here in Spain. We are only using this boy in Spain because children and alcohol, now we cannot use it abroad. But here in Spain, it's, everyone understands this icon. This icon was presented to the public, to the audience, in 1929 with the World Exhibition in Barcelona. Pedro Ferrer and Dolores Sala, the founders of Freshenet, were the ones that started the publicity and advertisement with Freshenet, with this little boy. Okay? It's a little boy with a bottle under his arms, and apparently he is ready to go all around the world presenting our products. Now what we're going to see is all the winery. We will see how we make the cava and, of course, taste it at the end. Please. We go this way.
Yeah.
Okay, so Anna, now before going down to the caves, let me show you the founder, Pedro Ferrer Bosch. He's the responsible of all the brand. He created the brand. And now we're going down to the caves to see how all the bottles are resting, okay? Mind the steps, there's 100.
Wow. Oh, it's very dark.
It is very dark. We need this for all the bottles.
Yeah. And how meters is this?
There's 15 meters from the top to the bottom. There's about 15 meters from the top to the bottom.
Tony, before starting, please, can we know what's the age of these bottles? These are very, very old ones.
They are very old indeed. They are from 1941. These are the first white frosted bottles that we produced ever. Although now they're not white because they're too old, so they become dark because of the years.
Can I have as a gift one of them or no?
Maybe it's better to leave them here because they're too old, so they don't taste very good already.
No, okay.
Okay?
So, what are you going to show us now?
Well, we're going to start at the old part. We are at the old building. It's a building from the beginning of the 20th century. And in here is where we still keep the tradition. We still work like 100 years ago. This is a brand of more than 100 years ago, 100 years old, sorry. And it was founded in 1914. So exactly we celebrated 100 years in 2014. And now it's 2018, so a little bit more than 100 years ago. And this is the original building. So we have to work the same way as we were working almost 100 years ago. These are the barrels where the wine is aging. It's a wine that we're going to use to make the cava. And we will see different steps of the process of cava. We will see loads of bottles, and we will later go to the most modern part. Okay, Anna, so this is the barrels room. Here is where the wine is aging for more than 10 or 15 years. And then we will use it to give sweetness to cava only, okay? They won't be used to make the whole bottle. We add only a few drops. This is chestnut, it's not oak. We are used when talking about wine to talk about oak barrels, but this is chestnut, and we are using chestnut because the chestnut is more neutral. It doesn't give you too much wooden flavor, and that's why we are using this kind of wood. Okay. There's more than 150 different barrels with a capacity each one 225 liters. Wow. That's the one that we use. And we are using these barrels to ensweet the final cava, to define if it's brut, dry, medium dry, or sweet. So we will use only a few milliliters for every bottle. We won't be using the whole bottle coming from these barrels.
Right?
Yeah, they taste very good. We will taste it at the very end of the visit. Okay, Anna, so now it's time to go downstairs. I have to advise you that it will be dark, okay, so we won't be able to see much, but what we will see is loads of bottles resting, like sleeping, and it will be very quiet also. As soon as we go down, it will be also cooler, because we need certain temperature.
So I need a jacket?
Maybe yes, maybe not. You are coming from a cold weather, so you are used.
Yeah, I'm used, yeah.
Okay, so please, let's go.
Thank you.
So now we are downstairs.
Yeah.
We're going to see loads of bottles resting, sleeping, and it's dark and it's becoming cooler to age the bottles during at least 9 months minimum and 10, 15 years maximum.
And what's the number of the bottles we are seeing here?
In here, we can have about 10 to 15,000 bottles.
Wow, a lot of.
In different positions. You can see that all the bottles are lying flat. All the bottles that they're lying flat, they're aging. And the bottles that they're placed in this position, they're under the last process, almost ready to release, to send to Kosovo.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sending that.
Yes. Yeah. Keep it upside down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because it was sleeping and now we
Yeah.
need to
Now,
shake it.
now you wake them up.
Yeah, to open it at the
Yes.
location. Okay, very nice. And now?
And now we can keep going downstairs to the last
Still
floor.
down?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
we
scared.
have no,
I'm
no
scared,
problem,
Tony.
no problem. You're with me. I know this place very good. Yeah, so we can go downstairs and we will see the original cave.
Yeah.
So now, Anna, we keep going down to the last level.
Yeah.
We will be 15 meters underground,
Okay.
and we will see the original cave.
Yeah.
Natural rock, dug up by hand, and it will be very different. So now we're going to see all the bottles resting. They're aging for 9 months minimum to 15 years maximum. And also we will see all these bottles, you know, in the last part of the process, aging and doing things.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, very nice.
Mind your head, it's a
Yeah.
Spanish size. This is Cava Real.
Wait, Tony. Well, this really, it's a Spanish size.
It
It's
is
really,
indeed.
really short.
Yeah, and really
Why?
narrow,
Yeah.
because this is connecting the old part with the new part.
Oh,
So now we're going to see, are you okay?
I'm okay.
Yes? Now we're going to see the new part and everything will change.
Okay.
So are you okay, Anna?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm okay.
Yeah, sure? Okay, so we go. It's very narrow.
Wow. And narrow and very, very short tunnel.
Yes, it is.
And how long is this tunnel?
It's almost 100 years old. Actually, this is connecting the old part with the new part. So from now on, everything will change completely.
Wow.
The structure of the building, the way of working. The only thing that it won't change is this temperature. Are you cold?
Little bit,
Yeah,
yes.
but you're used to the
Yeah,
cold.
it's starting to freeze.
Yeah. Please. As you can
And
see,
now, Tony?
loads of bottles. Now we are heading to the new part.
Yeah.
So everything will change. The structure of the building, the way of working, but the temperature.
Yeah.
The temperature remains the same all year long in a natural way. We don't have aircon and nothing. It's a natural temperature because we are underground. So it keeps by itself.
Okay.
So before taking the train, we're going to take the train and go around the winery, but I would like to introduce you a little bit to myself. I'm working here for more than 20 years. I started picking grapes, as everyone starts here. I didn't know anything about wine or cava. I only knew that I liked to eat the grapes when I was picking. Then, well, I started learning English and working in production, and finally I could join the PR department. Nowadays I'm brand ambassador, traveling around the world and also hosting people in here. I like this job because we meet all kinds of people from all over the world. Okay, so well, if you want, we can take the train, go up the different levels and see all this wall of bubbles. Now we will go to the new part. We will see that everything changes, the structure of the building, the way of working, but the temperature remains the same in a natural way. Okay? So let's go to the new part. Okay, so now, Mentor, we're taking the train. We need to take the train because these are the biggest winery in the world. So we go up the different levels. There's a total of 8 levels here. So it will take us about 10 minutes going around. And we will see the different parts of the process, but completely mechanized.
And right now, which level we are?
Now we are in the 3rd level.
Okay.
We will go immediately to the 4th, to the 5th and 6th, and in the 7th level we will go out. And then we will be at ground floor. Okay? While this, we will see all the different steps of the process. The riddling, the aging,
and if we are lucky, we will see the robots. So we keep going up on the train. You see these bottles?
Yes.
They are ready to go to the freezing. They all have the sediments at the top of the bottle. So they were gonna go to the freezing and disgorging line, and then final cork, wash the bottle, labeling, and then they come to Kosovo. These ones lying flat, they still have some time in this position. Okay. 9 months minimum plus the aging that we will give them.
Perfect.
There's 450,000 bottles. So every 3 columns, when it's full like this, almost 1 million bottles. Okay. Yeah, very big. So this is the room where we prepare the yeast to add to every single bottle to make a second fermentation, to create the bubbles inside the bottle. So this is a big room only used to reproduce yeast and to have enough yeast to create this cava that we are making here. Okay, so we are in the vat cellar. The vat cellar is the place where we make the wine. So in here we receive the juice, we place it inside the big vats, and the yeast transforms the natural juice into wine, transforms the natural sugar into wine. Once we have the wine, we can bottle it, add more yeast and sugar to become cava, to create the bubbles. In here we have 10 different tanks with a capacity of 600,000 liters. That's a lot. Just in this room, we have 6 million liters. Wow. Well, and now I think it's time for tasting. So we can go to taste and to eat something. Okay, so now it's time to taste the cava. This is Alicia, Freixenet Alicia. It's a cava that is aging for about 22 months. It's a reserva. And what we're gonna taste in here is fruity flavors, but also some hints of the aging, like toastiness, butterness, breadiness. It's very light, very nice, having it very easy drinking, and it's not sweet. It's gonna be kind of dry. Okay, so salud, everyone.
Salud.
Cheers. How you say in?
Gazuar.
Gazuar. Zuar.
Gazuar.
So now we will taste the cava with the ham, the Iberian ham, and it comes with bread with tomato, typical Catalan product. It goes the ham on top, and just eat it. Delicious. Salud.
Po, me kompaninë Infinet tu se prej fillimit të restoranit që nga viti dikon restorani është hap 2003, dikon ka viti 2005 kemi fillu bashkëpunim me kompaninë Infinet. Për çka kena zgjedh llojin e Freixenetit, ka qenë për shkak të kualitetit dhe cilësisë që në atë kohë ka munguar në tregun tonë kosovar. Eksperienca sotme që kena ardhur këtu, kena vizitu kompaninë, janë njoftu pak më shumë me produktet edhe me cilësinë e kualitetin e prodhimin e kësaj lloje të verës apo shampanjës, me thonë. Na ka bo që nështë me zgjënu bashkëpunimin hala ma shumë, na ka njoftu shumë ma shumë, se që kemi qenë njoftu me këtë lloj të produktit, për që shpresojmë që kena me vazhdu bashkëpunimin me ta edhe ma shumë.
Okay, Anna, so it's time for me to say goodbye.
No.
I hope it's time, so I hope you have enjoyed.
Yeah,
I hope you had a really good time with us here in Freixenet. I hope you have enjoyed the cava. I hope you have enjoyed the lunch, okay?
Yeah,
and
thank you, Tony. Very nice experience. very huge place.
It is.
And for the short time to do all this, it was very amazing experience.
Thank you for coming. Tomorrow you'll have more fun also because you're going to Segura Viudas with my colleague Xavi, and I'm sure you will enjoy a lot too. Okay?
Thank you a lot, Tony.
You're
nice to meet
very
you.
welcome.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so let me accompany you
Yeah.
to the exit. Thank you. Bye bye.
Buenos días amigos y bienvenidos a Segura Viudas. Today we start the visit in this winery located 45 minutes from Barcelona. The agenda and the program for today, it is to ride by bicycle to visit the vineyards and to explain how it works about the last harvest 2018. We follow to visit the winery explaining about how it made the cava. And then, of course, after the visit, we taste the several Segura Viudas products. Please come on with me.
Shpoj se jemi në bicikleta dhe janë bicikleta elektronike me të cilat do të shkojmë drejt vreshtave ku do ta vizitojmë ambientin, do të pimë verra edhe kemi mu kënaqë në këtë ditë dielli, kështu që po nisemi edhe shifemi pas pak. Viva la vida! Shifemi pas pak. E tas për shikuesve se arritëm në vreshta dhe është koha për provuar një gotë verë. Pjesë të shumë vreshtave këtu në këtë vend dhe lloji i rrushit autokton që këta kanë quhet Macabeo. Ta provojmë. Sherbet. Po shkojmë të kërkojmë tjera.
Okay, sirs, now we get to 100 meters from the level of the sea. Of course, we are in the Segura Viudas property. Now we are in front of Macabeo variety grape. And close to this grape variety property, it is also planted the Grenache. Grenache, this is another variety allowed into the cava regulation. And this is the, why not, the best moment to try this rosé cava, Segura Viudas rosé cava, that part of this cava it's made from the Grenache variety that planted around these vineyards, okay? And then I think this is a good opportunity to taste this excellent cava. The main characteristic of this cava, it is the freshness and the red fruit characteristics. It is a cava that has 1 year aging into the bottle. In my opinion, the food match recommendation, this is definitely with rice, pasta. And of course, as a welcoming glass of cava that we offer right now. It is a cava that you feel brut, it means dry in your palate. And also the cava, rosé cava, it's made about trepat. Trepat, this is another autochthon variety. And then, as I told you before, this cava will combine in appetizers with our local fideuà and also paella. And about the presentation, this is a very elegant presentation with a transparent bottle. And then why not? This is an excellent opportunity to taste. Please. Cheers. Cheers. Salud. 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 Please. This is
Kastret Besiri, pronari kafës vogël, në bashkëpunim me kompaninë Infinity që për 7-8 vjetë. Për ndryshe përdorim prodhimet e freshnet. Këtë rast kena pas me ardhë me vizitu vendin ku prodhohet edhe fushat e rrushit. Për mu njoftu pak më detajlisht me produktet cilat na I shesim. Edhe deri tash përshua që një fabrike për punimit shumë serioze edhe kushtet optimale për rritjen e rrushit që më bën mua edhe ma të sigurt në produktin cilat na I mbajmë edhe duken se janë shumë serioz, po edhe me çmime bukur të volitshme.
Jemi që 2 ditë këtu në Barcelone të kompania Freshnet, një kompani gjigante. Neve kemi edhe një eksperiencë me kompaninë Infinite, sepse punojnë dikun që 15 vite edhe jemi shumë të kënaqur. Ja që na dha mundësia edhe të jemi këtu në vendin ku ajo prodhohet, edhe tani patëm rastin të ishin disa vendas, domos rosé cava ishte një shije autentike, shije vendit. Kaq.
okay. Now we are talking about the moment of the season. We are in autumn. We finish the harvest. Harvest is finished for maybe 3 or maybe 4 weeks ago. In this year, harvest is excellent because the balance between rain and quality is the perfect one that cava regulation want to control. In the Segura Viudas property in general, there are in total about 50 hectares. In Segura Viudas we have many rules, but I think 2 of them, talking about harvest season, are very, very important. We collect the grapes varieties by hand, okay? And we transport the grape varieties by crates, by small boxes, 25 kilos each one, to avoid crushing and to avoid ferment while the grapes transport to the winery. Once the grapes arrive to the winery, we control and we analyze about the quality that the farmer transport and collect. According to this quality control, we classify all the grapes according the variety and the quality that we check at the entrance. After this, we classify the different varieties to the product that we produce. Here in Segura Viudas, we produce the mainly products as cava, but also we have a small production of wine. Then, thanks to this control, we classify if this grape varieties goes to produce cava or goes to produce still wine. Okay, now, as you can see, here we have the area where we enter all pallets. As you can see, the pallets contains 40 cases. If you multiply 25 kilos each one, we contain every pallet 1,000 kilos of grapes. It's a 1 ton. And normally, yes, and normally, per minute, we can enter 1 pallet. It means per minute we can adapt, we can receive, we can enter 1,000 kilos of grapes. If you can see here, if you come closer to me, here the crates, the boxes are different holes. This is cause the ventilation, and this is also if the farmer wants to charge the crate with over 25 kilos. In the case that the crate has more kilos than the normal, the bunches, the grapes start to crush. And the liquid, the juice, throw it during the transportation and don't keep it inside the crate to avoid oxidation. Now we go and continue. Now we are into the last stop talking about harvest reception. Here it is where we have all pneumatic presses, where contains each one 20,000 kilos and 30,000 kilos. Doesn't matter about quantity, because the system, it is totally the same, pneumatic system. In conclusion, pneumatic system only break the skin, don't breaking the stems, don't breaking the seeds, the skins, etc. And then breaking only the skin, we get the real pure juice, the free run juice. And here, as you can see in the different pipes, this is where we classify the different qualities, it's depending on the pressure. The juice transport to the through the pipes to contain some filling stainless steel tanks that contains 600,000 liters each one to do the first fermentation. Let's start the appetizer with this fantastic and unique cava, Segura Viudas cava. Let me explain about the characteristics and the presentation. My first surprise, or maybe your first surprise, it is the glass that we serve the cava, the sparkling. Normally we offer cava serving in a flute glass, but not in this case. In this case, let me introduce you about the Segura Viudas Torre Galimany. Torre Galimany is the name of the product. Because the characteristics in this cava, that the aging, part of the aging before second fermentation, this is into barrels, and the vintage, 2013, it is more than 5 years into aging into the bottle. And then for those reasons, I want to introduce this cava in more open glass to make oxygen and to open the aromas and characteristics. It is brut nature. Brut nature, it means you feel a lot of dryness in your palate, and it's so creamy. You feel a little bit the vanilla coming from the barrel. And of course, a lot of caramelized characteristics thanks to the more 5 years into the bottle. Please, cheers.
Cheers.
Those with you. Thank you very much for your attention and enjoy.
Tashma keni kuptuar se qëllimi i vizitës sonë në Barcelona ka qenë që ne, si kompania Infinite, zbashku me konsumatorët dhe televizionin e juaj, të bëjmë një vizitë, jo vetëm në qytetin e Barcelonës, po edhe në kompaninë Freshnet dhe atë Freshnet Group, ku kemi pasur mundësinë që të shohim nga afër verarin e Freshnetit në San Sadurni, si dhe verarin e dytë me radhë nga shumë verari që i posedojnë në Segura Vidas. Nga ky udhëtim, tashmë e pam se prodhuesi Freshnet është një ndër prodhuesit më të mëdhenj, jo vetëm në Spanjë, po edhe në botë, si dhe përparësia e këtij prodhuesi që është që prodhon verëra dhe kava me një çmim të arsyeshëm për konsumatorin kosovar dhe mëxher. Përveç asaj, ky prodhues ka edhe një kualitet dhe renome botërore. Besoj që jeni bindur nga kjo, tashmë gjatë vizitës që e kemi pasur së bashku. Gjatë këtyre 2 ditëve, ne kemi pasur rastin të degustojmë shumë lloje të verërave. Një nga to është edhe kjo që tani unë këtu e kam. Përbërmja e saj është nga 2 sorta kryesore të rrushit, të atë trepat dhe grenache. Dallimi është se këto të 2 sorta janë autoktone të vendit, që rriten në vreshtat e Penedesit. Salut, gëzuar. Shumë e mirë. Besoj që konsumatori do ta pëlqej. Dallohet me elegancë dhe në përbëmjen e saj është një shije unike, sidomos për gjeneratat e reja dhe në ditët e nxehta të verës që ne i kemi prezente në Kosovë. Meqense se edhe Kosova e ka një klimë prafërt me temperaturat e vendit spanjoll, unë besoj që verat që tani unë e kam në dorë do t'i pëlqejë edhe konsumatorit kosovar. Salut, gëzuar.
Shikues, kaq nga ky udhëtim në Barcelonë, me emisionin JETA, po i japim fundit këtij udhëtimi në bashkëpunim me mentorin nga kompania Infinite, i cili na solli këtu për të kënaqur me këtë eksperiencë me kompaninë Freshnet të verërave, dhe kështu që kuptuam që kjo është një prej kompanive më të mëdha në Spanjë me prodhimin e verërave të ndryshme, pra kishim 2 ditë takime në vende të ndryshme të kësaj kompanie, duke degustuar, provuar tipet e ndryshme të kësaj pjesë. Unë për i përshëndes, duke u takuar me udhëtime tjera, se ku do t'jemi herave të ardhshme, do t'keni mundësi të kuptoni përmes promove tona.